Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm here in Brixton Place in Capitolio, Pasig, and today I'll be sharing with you yung process natin, how we turn over a rental property. Like this one, this is in Brixton Place. This one is by DMCI. In one of my videos, I featured this property also for rent. And then after that, we had a property viewing with the client, and they instantly liked this unit. So after the viewing namin, we scheduled a signing of the lease agreement already. That's how fast it happened. And now I'll be turning over the unit to them, and I will be sharing with you ano ba yung naging process, how we got to this point, para you also have an idea how it goes kapag for example, you have your own rental property, and magkakaroon na rin kayo ng tenant nyo for your unit. So, paano nga ba yung process natin? Like myself, for example, I am a real estate broker. Paano nangyayari, this is just one of the properties that I handle as a real estate broker. So again, as a real estate broker, this is just one of the engagements na pwede kong gawin. I can do rental properties. So we handle rental properties, and then we can also do selling of properties. And what else? Also, we can do selling of or project selling, no? So ito yung mga properties or yung mga projects, developments na sinesell ng mga developers natin here in the Philippines. Like for example, our LC residences, definitely like this one by DMCI or Ayala Land, and other major key players in the real estate industry. There are instances that yung mga property owners natin, they reach out to us, real estate brokers or real estate practitioners, because they probably came across yung mga listings natin online. Like for example, dun sa mga real estate platforms, no? Like Lamudi, what's this? What else? Carousel, Profit, no? So there we post our mga online listings, and they would find our contact details doon, and then they would reach out to us because they wanted to find a tenant for their unit. So that's very important para makahanap nga ng tenant. And usually, pagka ganyan, syempre, if I were a real estate broker like myself, so we visit the site, we check the unit, we would like to take photos also and videos of the unit. We check the vicinity also, para when we start listing the property, we know the ins and outs of the property. So there are instances, of course, na first time that you will meet the property owner as a realtor, or as a real estate broker. Syempre, you have to do your own due diligence. You want to make sure that the unit owner talaga is the legitimate owner of this property. So, paano ba natin pwedeng gawin yon? So, first, of course, after you meet with the property owner, and then you were able to check the unit already, ito na, you can exchange. Of course, you would want to ask for at least a copy of their ID, and then also, as a real estate broker, pwede mo ring ibigay a copy of your ID para, and definitely, what is most important also is you're able to um, ask for a copy of the title of the property, or another way also is asking for a statement of or the SOA, no, statement of account coming from the admin's office. So there, you will be able to verify, of course, check mo yung talaga ba silang legitimate owner ng property na paparent natin. Because syempre, ayaw mo namang ma-involve sa isang property or isang engagement na magkaroon ng problema along the way. So you want to make sure na the property is definitely under the name of that person na you are dealing with. But for this property, um, since we already know her, the property owner, so kilala na natin, so we didn't have to do due diligence on our part or on our end, since this is not naman the first time that we are dealing with her. When in fact, talagang investor, may mga other properties pa siya and condo units with other developers that we already handle. So no more na for that. So we did lang, of course, yung taking photos of the unit and videos also. And then after, syempre, you have na the details of the property, photos, videos. That's the time you would do your, that's what we did, no? That's what I did personally. Nag-start na ako adding it to my online listings. So there, and then we got nga an inquiry already. So after that, we scheduled a contract signing. So there, I asked for a copy of the tenants' IDs, and also we drafted the lease agreement. We agreed on the date of the move-in. So prior to signing the lease agreement, syempre, I sent out muna a draft of the lease agreement para in case they have any concerns or questions regarding the lease agreement, pwede muna namin i-discuss before we sign the lease agreement. So regarding naman sa contract of lease, syempre we already have our templated lease agreement, which we initially, of course, got from a lawyer. So the lawyer drafted the lease agreement for us, and ever since we've been using that lease agreement, which is very important. The lease agreement, syempre, it has to be a win-win for the both parties, no? Not just like hindi lang siya favor sa lessor, but also it favors both the lessor and the lessee, or yung owner natin and the tenant. So that's very important na hindi siya one-sided. So there, and then you schedule, of course, if for example they are good with the contract of lease already, and then of course we schedule na the contract signing. And but before that, we would like to make sure also that your tenant would be aware of the payment terms. So that happens naman during your actually as a real estate broker or a real estate practitioner. Usually, you do that na you inform that already. It's the process already, di ba? Na sinasabihan mo na sila minsan before pa lang the viewing, because you would want to make sure na they're okay already with the payment terms, kasi somehow minsan it happens na hindi pala siya okay with the payment terms, and then nag-viewing na kayo. So medyo nasayangan ng time for both parties. So like as for myself, usually I do that. I already inform the client of the payment terms, and also the yung lease terms, no? Like, ano ba to? Most of the units naman that we handle, 1 year lease, no? And then I tell them also, payment terms would be 1 month rent advance, 2 month security deposit, and post-dated checks. So there, of course, when you meet up for the contract signing, basically we do that also sa venue where the unit would be. Ito yung so where yung unit is located. So we sign, we ask for the 1 month rent advance, 2 month security deposit, and post-dated checks. So along with that, of course, as a real estate broker or real estate practitioner, or for example, you are a unit owner that and you don't have a broker, personally, ikaw magsisettle or mag-aayos ng contract signing nyo and all, for as long as you have a template of the lease contract. Siyempre, you would want to secure already the moving documentations. So, better if you do that ahead of time para when you do your contract signing, kasama na rin while the tenant or the lessee would be signing all the copies or the each page of the lease contract. Papasign na rin natin, papafill out na rin natin yung mga move-in documentations natin. So there you will have, ano ba yung kasama sa move-in documentations natin? You have your tenant's information sheet, there's a gate pass also. So yun yung mga kailangan nilang ma-sign and ma-fill out because and also you will have a copy of their valid ID with their specimen signatures because yun yung ita-turn over natin sa admin office along with a copy of the notarized contract of lease, which are all very important. Otherwise, if we're not able to comply with those, hindi din natin move in yung tenant natin. And also, I'd like to mention most of the developers, they also require having depending on the size of the unit, but usually they would want one fire extinguisher in the unit. Kailangan yan. That's part of their requirement also. Then, of course, after contract signing, you're able to schedule na syempre, meron na tayong date of moving. You will have to prepare already the unit. So, like myself, I am the real estate broker. And I have my colleague who handles the unit. So, we coordinated already with the owner of this unit. You wanted to make sure that the unit is cleaned, all the furnishings, appliances, everything is okay na sila before you do the turnover. So we take videos after, of course, general cleaning natin yung unit. All the air conditioning units are cleaned also. If there is a grease trap, nalinis na rin yan. We take photos. We also take a video of the unit. That will serve as our reference by the time na, for example, mag-move out na yung tenant natin. So we have a reference. Ano ba yung itsura ng unit natin? Ano ba yung itsura ng furnishings natin? Furniture, appliances, everything. So you would do that also. And then, of course, you would set a date when you would do the turnover of the property. Like, what is happening today, ito-turn over ko na yung unit sa kanila today. So, meaning na palinisan namin to, we're able to take videos of the unit and photos as well. So kaya mag-turn over na kami today. So the scheduled move-in of our tenant would be on the 25th of February. So na-mention ko na rin about sa turnover. So dapat din meron kayo palang set of keys syempre kasi turnover nyo na. You have the key of course for your main door and for the bedrooms and also a key to your mailbox. Depends on the property because some developers don't have a mailbox so hindi nakasama yan. So when you turn over, syempre, along with that, if you already have a copy of all the move-in documentations natin, meron na tayong move-in clearance, you can give a copy to your tenant also para all set na sila. So as a tip, of course, if you were the real estate broker, you want to have a copy of all the documentations. You can always scan or take a photo of all the documents and then keep them as your file for future reference. So there, I hope I was able to at least share some information that you'll be able to use in the future. For example, if you are a realtor, or if you are a property owner, syempre, na gusto nyo kayo lang talaga yung mag-handle, that's also very possible. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my video. Once again, my name is Derek, your real estate broker. Find your dream home with us.